Yo! Hi guys, it's me. I'm just adjusting this camera, I think, with my thumb, and I covered. There we go. Looks alright. Anyway, this is Rusty 78609 Central Texas, USA. How y'all doing? It's 4:34 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I finally got all my phone and Jetpack and everything all set up, and went by the post office and nothing was there. Boo! Yeah, come on. I didn't get near them. I didn't even get any junk mail. So, having said that, this is going to be about my Verizon experience and how it's working so far. As you know, I got a new camera, or new phone. It's an LG KV20 or something like that. It's the cheapest one you can get that has a good camera, I can tell you that. Anyway, it also got you can use the phone as a mobile hotspot, and with the unlimited plan on Verizon, you get like 12 gigabytes of data on your phone hotspot, and if you use more than that, they supposedly throttle it a little bit, which, you know, I don't know that they will or not. But to save having to charge the battery all the time on my phone and get a device that is just dedicated to being a hotspot, I got a Jetpack MiFi 7730L, and I have to tell you, I've got it hooked up now. The download speeds, I've got like two bars of service out. I mean, of course, I've got it in a bad spot right here. I usually have it in another spot where it gets a better signal. But yeah, you can probably see that a little bit, and that's the home screen. It has some other things, and basically that's all the information you need, because it gives you the data usage, and it also shows the percent of the battery charge. It's very easy to get to the Wi-Fi name and password. It's got it right there. You just tap and it'll show you the Wi-Fi name and password. So when you're setting up your printer and your TV and all your stuff, you can get to your password real easy, and it also shows the number of people that are connected to your device, and, you know, if you see more than yourself, you can go in there and cancel them so they don't get your stuff. But so far so good. I've been charging it, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's 4.29 inches in width, 2.64 inches in height, and the battery will last about 24 hours usage time, which would mean 3 days for me. But I was told that you could just leave it plugged in and it wouldn't hurt it. But what I'm going to do is I'll plug it in during the day as I'm using it, and keep the battery pretty well charged. But so far so good. You know, you could eliminate the MiFi device and just use your phone hotspot, but unfortunately I use a lot more than 12 gigabytes of hotspot a month, so I'm going to use the MiFi device so I can totally eliminate my Wi-Fi service and also have portability. That's what I was really hoping for and got, and so far, folks, it's working okay. Very easy to set up. Basically, you just turn it on and plug it in, and it connects with Verizon, and the speed so far has been about 8 to 12 megabytes per second download, and upload pretty close to the same. It varies a little bit depending on what location I've got it in my RV. I live in a 26-foot RV, and it's under a metal roof, and the RV is metal on the outside, and so, you know, you got a lot of interference, but it's got about 3 bars of signal, which is good. And so having said that, so far so good with the Jetpack MiFi 7730L, and that will work well. Now, you can buy it over the internet. You can get a better deal buying it over the internet than you could at the store. I didn't realize that. The price is the same, but what they do at the store, the price on the internet is $49.99, and if you don't like it, there's no restocking fee. At the store it's $49.99. Actually, it's $99.99, and then you get a $50 rebate, which takes 3 to 4 weeks or whatever. And had I known that, I would have ordered it over the internet because it doesn't make any difference to me where it comes from. So if you're looking at getting you a Jetpack to use as a hotspot in your home, I would highly recommend that you order it over the internet. And it's whether you want to use the 2-year contract or not, that's up to you. The full retail price is $200. And for me, if it works, I'll know within a week. Right now, it's working fine. I have no issues with it at all, and so it will allow me portability when I'm going camping in my truck camper, and later on in my Scamp. So again, it works. I mean, it's so simple, and that's what I like about it. Man, I love things simple. Okay. And I was able to hook up my printer so I can do the quote cloud print using my Wi-Fi or wireless printer. And so that's good. So I've got my printer hooked up. I've got my Roku TV hooked up to it. And this is hooked up to it, my Chromebook. And knock on wood, everything's working fine. The speed is better than what I had before with the Wi-Fi company, Rise Broadband. And but I save about $50 or so a month. Well, I don't really save it because I'm giving it up because I'm spending, as opposed to Cricket Wireless Unlimited plan without a hotspot, $55 a month including all taxes and fees, compared to $80 a month for the unlimited plan with Verizon with 12 gigabytes of hotspot using the smartphone. And if you get the Jetpack, it is $50 for the unit plus $20 a month for using the unlimited data, basically the data plan from your phone. But it gives you an unlimited data hotspot, that's what I wanted. I didn't want to be worrying about not, I've watched too many I've been watching too many of my own videos. But it's a good one. So again, if I was going to order it, if I was going to do it over, I would have ordered the Jetpack over the internet. It wouldn't have saved me any money. I get the same price. It's just that I've got to wait for the $50 rebate, and also if it doesn't work, I've got to pay a $35 restocking fee because I got it at the store. If I'd have got it over the internet, there is no restocking fee. But hopefully I won't have to worry about that, and this thing will work just fine. It's got pretty good reviews. It's it's like 3-4 stars, which is okay. But it says it's got 50% faster peak speeds. Now what that means, I don't know. Does that mean it's faster than the phone? Can't tell you that, folks. But it's got a lithium 4400 milliamp battery, which is a biggie, and the it works, and it's easy to use. I mean, it was pretty easy to set up the Wi-Fi printer. I had to call Canon, but we went right through it and set it up. And again, got everything hooked up to the Jetpack, and knock on wood, folks, it's working for me. And also, I just wanted to test this video because I'm using a new camera, and I wanted to see what kind of sound and so forth we get from this new camera. It's got the same camera basically as the other LG phone I had, the 5 megapixel, but this one has a 13 megapixel rear camera, and this supposedly has, even though it has a 5 megapixel camera, it has some features that supposedly make it a little clearer, and I'm not sure what that is, but knock on wood, I think I did good, because see, this little thing right here in the Scamp, it takes up no space, okay, and it allows me to have Wi-Fi wherever I'm traveling on the road. If I've got a connection with Verizon, I'm good to use my laptop to watch movies and so forth, and that way I don't have to have a TV in the Scamp at all, and I don't plan on having a TV because I don't care about the news and all that crap. And if I want to get the news, I can go to my Google news page and read it without having to listen to the talking heads that are just barking at each other and making fools out of themselves. And I've been sick of that for about 50 years. So, anyway, you guys, I was just giving you a heads up on this. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, and if you want to contact me by mail, you can. It's Rusty. Just send it to a letter or whatever to Rusty, P.O. Box 1446, Kingsland, Texas 78639, or option 2, PayPal FanFund2, Rusty 78609 at yahoo.com, and that will get that done. But anyway, thank you very much, folks, for the letters and the stuff I have received, and the stuff that the gifts, the LED lights, the 5-gallon jug, and God, other things I can't even remember. There's been so much. But it has been fun, guys, and we're getting ready to go camping in May. And until then, who knows? I'll come up with something. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, 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 USA made when you can. Drink plenty of water. 3 quarts a day will not hurt you. You may pee like a racehorse or a 2 or 3 peckered possum, but you'll feel better. I promise you that. And also, teak is just before take. Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose, deep, and then breathe out through your mouth. Do that several times a day, and guess what, folks? You will lower your blood pressure. It relieves stress, and you'll just feel better. It's the little things, isn't it? And then stretch, 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 walk, walk, walk. I walked this morning, and I just got back from another short walk just a few minutes ago, and I did my stretches again. So all in all, I walk over an hour a day, every day, 7 days a week, and I, knock on wood, I do okay, and my diet is pretty thin. Today it was really thin. I'm telling you, I couldn't come up with anything. Anyway, I won't even tell you what I had. But having said that, adios amigos. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. We'll be going camping hopefully soon. Bye-bye. Show both my teeth.